Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to evercrisis. We're going to be talking about the roadmap that evercrisis just posted on Twitter. It's incredible, especially if you're a Vincent user and you pulled for his Earth stuff. Titan, baby, Titan. So I'm going to go over all the news, talk about all the updates and the roadmap and what I think about it, giving you guys that information, and then also in-game notices. A lot of things did drop. So I'm just blocking a Happy New Year thing. I might switch it afterwards, but we're gonna start in October. So I love these roadmaps. I wish they were more consistent throughout the year, right? It wasn't just like, oh, here's a couple times here and there, but the year is ending. 1 year anniversary just finished. A roadmap is really nice. If you're watching this Square Applebot, please keep doing these. These are amazing. These are great to know that there's things going on. So starting off October story, on October 9th, we're speculating this is going to be Angeal, young Angeal, the Sephiroth story, talking about Masamune and all that, the relationship. We read this in the interview. If you haven't seen the interview video that I made, and I went through the article talking about everything, they hinted, or not hinted, they said that they're going to be doing this. So this might be that story, or at least young Angeal. Now the question if young Angeal is going to be a playable character permanently or just a guest. You know how like adult Sephiroth, we were allowed to use him, but he didn't stick around? In the future, they want to add adult Sephiroth, just not yet, but they let us play with it. So we might play with Angeal. And then later on, they're like, whoa, that didn't go good. We got to fix him and change him. So October 9th, looking forward to that, right? Then we got Pumpkin Fest. It's a different pumpkin. So another pumpkin to the game, which means more mechanics, more things going on. And then also there is no more free character. Whoever is a free character on this, it's in the in-game notice. They also get weapon parts. So I'm hoping like part 2 has Vincent in there for some, I'm still waiting for 100 weapon parts to OB10, my Earth weapon. So that's just me being hopeful, but we'll see. Guesses, all guesses here. Double summon coming up as well during this month. I believe this is all October 9th. Everything here is on October 9th. I'm just going to assume that. When I go into in-game notices, we'll verify that. But branding system is going to allow you to use multiple branding at once, and this is huge. Trying to go through one branding at a time, and then when you choose a new branding, it does a sparkle animation, then you have to wait for that to load. I hate it. It's just unnecessary. So branding update, multiple branding at once, right around the corner. This is beautiful. In November, we've got Chapter 5 Crisis Core update. Hell yeah. I know we're not going to get Angeal or Genesis or anything like that, so yeah. It's just a story update, which is good because I'm broke and there's certain characters coming out that I want to pull for their banners. So blue crystals, that's all I gotta say. I'm broke, I need blue crystals. That's double summon, Pumpkin Fest, story, normal, hard mode, right? Lots of stuff there. And then in November, we're getting a special event. And there's a lot of speculation on this because Summon Ifrit is over here. Some people are saying Final Fantasy 16 collaboration. And they did mention something, so there's probably going to be a collaboration which involves Ifrit, which makes sense. So Final Fantasy 16 collaboration with Torgal as Red 13, just saying, kind of cute. But it could also be, as another one of my viewers pointed out, Topher, they said that Final Fantasy 14 is getting an update in mid-November. So right around that time, November, they could be like to advertise Final Fantasy 14. Boom, because I believe it was that it's going to be something Final Fantasy related, so we'll see how that goes. So could be 16, could be 14, or they throw a curveball and just give us Final Fantasy 10. And Waka's balls. Function update of the guild shop, which is probably like a buy one all function, and the weapon enhancement update. We read this in somewhere. The idea they want to do is that one-click OB10, 120, something like that, right? You know how they updated the slider bars in the enhancement section? Hopefully it's something to make it easier to upgrade a weapon. So update on weapon is really nice to see. Hopefully it is what we think it is, where we don't have to do 10 to 20, then add this, then 30 out of 30, upgrade, 40 out of 40, up. It's just too long. One button, fully max out, or sliders would be nice. December, we got new chapter coming out, which could be related to the October 9th. So first soldier chapter right around the corner, or some people really want Sid to be released since we're not going to get a new one here. 1, 2, 3 months plus the months we had. New character could be there. Yeah, I don't see why not. But it could also just be your first soldier. We'll see. That's all speculation. Seasonal event. Christmas events are usually really good. They come with a cute story, a lot of rewards, you know, the standard. And then Titan. The most exciting thing on this list, we're getting Summon Titan. So we're getting the double summon Shivan Ramu, new summon, And then we're getting Titan. And again, I pulled for Vincent. I'm excited for this, which means that we might also be getting new Earth characters. Some characters might get Earth Arcanum, or depending where they want to take these mechanics. Things can get different, but Titan Summon. I'm looking forward to that. The Ifrit over here, by the way, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. This means Ifrit will be getting level 10. Most likely. Summon Ifrit stream expansion, yes. So he's now going to be able to level up to level 10. And we do have the Bahamut Ifrit summon, which increases fire damage. And this just makes fire builds that much more stronger. We just need fired vents and enemies more to really, really capitalize on that. Because the fire teams can get scary. There's Zac, there's Tifa, who have these crazy potencies. So yeah, that would be nice to see. After that, year-end campaign. They're usually really good. Last one was okay, I believe. It wasn't too crazy, but I can go over a review on that. But yeah, campaign coming. And then the one behind me, like I was talking about, Happy New Year's, and they showed January and 2 old costumes. So most likely they're going to rerun this, you know, like the summer event, how we got reruns of the summer outfits, and then we got new summer outfits. This could be rerun banner for these two. Hopefully they give it out for free. Like, hey, choose one, right? But most likely a rerun banner. And then maybe the female version of New Year's, because this was all, I believe, male costumes for the last New Year's. I don't think there was any female Happy New Year costumes. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, maybe we'll get the other side of it, right? So that's all happening. In-game notice we're going to talk about real quick, which is, oh yeah, returning Crisis Dungeons. If you guys need help with this, you probably shouldn't, especially if you pull for Cloud and all that, and all the new non-elemental stuff. This stuff is pretty straightforward. I don't know if you guys need a guide for it, but you should be okay. I believe in you. Campaign stuff is really straightforward as well too, right? They updated the weapon enhancement, so there's a campaign going on right now. Upgrade your weapons, best success and all that. Definitely the way to go. Chocobo will be 20% rare drop increase on October 6th, so if you have some of those Choco boosters, you can use them to farm more synthesis, so you can do more ruins. Ruins equals a higher chance of getting 5 stars because they're so cheap to make. October 13th, we got the great rate success rate of materia. If you're able to stack materia until that day, if you can max out a materia to level 5 and then stack it to another one, it automatically gives you materia. I don't know if I have an example here to show you guys, but this is really good to do during those times if you want more. So let me just take something like this, and we're going to max it out to level 5. So those critical success, so you get more experience because of that. And then I'm going to put the rest in here. And I'm not going to keep this one. So now grab any other materia that's level 1 and use that level 5 that you're not keeping. And it's going to go over. Even without a critical success, you get 1 in 1. And this is a really good way to farm this. If you're out of this, just make a whole bunch of materia and do that. And then if you can save that whole bunch of materia and do it during the campaign, then you have even more. If that became a critical, I would get a lot more out of that. So that's a little tip if you guys are running low on materia boosters, because we can make materia so easy now because of guilds. That's a really good way to grab that. Where was I? Materia, 20%. Amount of rewards, yep, 20%. The amount of rewards obtained on October 20th for the premium quest. So that happens at 10 o'clock on October 20th. Wait, not after your dailies reset. Wait until the events come out, which is 10 p.m. for my time Eastern. Then do your 3 premium quests because you get 30% more drops. So you can get 1 extra day if you don't do this quest right away. I'll remind you when it comes close to that date, hopefully, and then that way all of us get it. Character growth boost campaign. If you're still increasing characters because you're new to the game, really good time to start hitting those experience quests or just play everything with them. And that's it. That's it for those notices coming up. The event pumpkin. This one is going to be happening tomorrow. Technically, I'm uploading this on the 1st. So October 2nd at 10 p.m. when events are released, we'll be getting the Pumpkin Fest Attack of the Dark Army General. And right here, it says that it's going to be Tifa's exclusive weapon, Black Cat Paws, 4-star plus. So that's going to be the free event weapon, which means weapon parts for Tifa, if you guys need it for her magic costume that came out, or you're trying to do one of her older costumes, you have 100 weapon parts guaranteed to come out. And then on top of that, there is a part 2 to this, which is usually another character, and that character also gets weapon parts. So we'll see who turns out to be the free character there. But that's pretty much everything for the update. Don't forget your free daily draw. And one last thing, the exchange shop, it's the end of the month, so that means crisis medals have reset. which means you get another gotcha ticket. If you need that little edge for the guild battles, you guys can pull one more there. If you want another Buster Sword, which I'm going to grab because they're doing nothing else with these. And then Mithril Ore times 30 if you're not getting Crystal Cactars. Everything else you don't touch. Everything else is here permanently, infinitely, and you can see how I just bought all that and back down to 10,000. They haven't released a Crisis Dungeon for a long time. So that's pretty much everything. Hopefully I didn't miss it. If I did, leave it down in the comment section. If you guys ever want to catch my live streams where I've been streaming all my guild battle runs, I do all my polls over there, then we upload them as videos. It's over at twitch.tv/SmellyOctopus. Link is down below. Plus my Discord if you need any cope runs, help, looking for guilds. You guys can definitely go there and find a great community. Besides all that, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.